Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. I decided to do a what R&B song resonates with your situation, pick a card, love reading. For those of you that don't know, I'm a huge, massive 90s, specifically R&B lover. I love that genre of music, and that time to me that was the best time of music because we had like the whole bad boy era with Puff Daddy, as he's known, but now he's known as P. Diddy, Faith Evans, Total, Little Kim. That's the sort of music that I'm into. So I decided to do a pick a card based on that about your love situation. And if you guys don't know the name of the artist that I might say the song of, then by all means check them out on YouTube, check them out on Google. Anyway, let's get back into it. So you've got a choice between pile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to give you guys a moment to choose, okay? For those of you that chose pile number 1, let's see what song resonates with your situation. So we have the Knight of Rods in the reverse. You could be a Sagittarius. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Taurus or a Virgo. Okay. Let's get into it. So the Knight of Rods in the reverse. This card is indicating to me that there's a lot of passion that you may have for someone. I'm feeling there's a lot of sexual energy that is being controlled, is what I'm getting. There's something that's not being expressed. It could be from yourself or it could be from this other person. I feel like someone looks away. Someone tries to distract themselves because they're trying to, distract themselves from their sexual thoughts, their sexual feelings, and the feelings are there, okay, is what I'm getting. We also have Seven of Pentacles. So this is indicating to me that, there's an element of this connection of someone not wanting to put in that energy, someone not wanting to put in that effort. So two things have come to mind for those of you that chose pile number 1. Maybe you're in a connection with somebody and you could be feeling to yourself that, is this what I really want? Have I got the time and energy to put into this connection? If I start something with this person, this could be for both of you. If I start something with this person, it may lead to something that I don't want it to lead to, i.e. it may lead to a commitment, and I just, I don't want nothing serious on one hand, but this person may want commitment, or it could be yourself. You could be thinking to yourself that, I do have, these sexual feelings for this person. I do feel very sexually attracted towards this person, but this person may want a commitment. And can I offer that person a commitment? That's what I was trying to get at, guys. Can I offer that person a commitment? Can I give to that person what they deserve, is what I'm getting. And I also feel like, in regards to the situation, I feel like you're both trying to downplay your urges towards each other, is what I'm getting. And we have this card here, See Only Love. And it says, look past the seeming errors, mistakes and misunderstanding and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlines every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. So there's an element here, guys, of maybe feeling quite insecure. I feel like both of you may feel quite insecure. Some of you may feel like, oh, there's no point in, trying to create something with that person. I feel like it's both of you, not just one, but specifically, I feel for you, you may feel like there's no point in trying to create this situation with this person, because A, this person may want a commitment, and B, what if they don't like me after all, is what I'm getting. What if they feel like it's safer to be looking from afar, it's safer to deny my own thoughts and feelings, is what I'm getting. Because what if I do get into this connection with this person and they realize that they don't like me after all, is what I'm getting. And I feel like yourself and this other person are both mirroring each other. And I feel for pile number 1, I feel like men have specifically chose this one. You could be a Sagittarius or a Capricorn, because I am feeling some male energy here. And I also have this song, Donald Jones, I Don't Want to Bore You. So I don't know if you guys remember that song, but it's actually a Stevie Wonder classic, and Donald Jones remixed it, I believe, in 1996. It's I Don't Want to Bore You. And basically, he is saying in the song that he does have feelings for the woman. He visualizes them doing things together, because the song starts off with I see us in the park, right? So romantic. And but then he goes on to say, but I don't want to bore you with it, but I love you. Okay, but in regards to your situation, I feel that the bore you bit stands out for me, because I feel like some of you may feel that if I do get into this with this person, what if they find me boring? But I do have feelings for them, but you're denying the feelings to yourself. You're denying the feelings of the connection to yourself, and I feel that you're both downplaying it. But this card is saying that you need to see only love. Like, okay, sometimes we have to take that risk in life. We don't know what the other person's going to think unless we try. Okay, see how it goes, and if it doesn't work out, then at least you can say, pile number one, that you've tried. There's a sense of insecurity that I'm feeling here with pile number one. Some of you may not even be quite comfortable with expressing yourself sexually. But I feel that, you know, we all have our insecurities. None of us are perfect, right? But I feel that some of you may be thinking to yourself, I don't want to make that move. Some of you may not have been in a serious commitment before, and you may fear, it's a fear, guys, that the other person wants a serious commitment. Can I give them what they want, is what I'm seeing. And some of you do want that commitment. Some of you do want a long-term relationship, but you may feel like you may not be able to be good in one, is what I'm getting. But like I said, sometimes we have to take that leap of faith and feel the fear and do it anyway. If you feel a connection with this person, then, you know, just talk to the person and take it from there. And then, yes, you may realize that you, in fact, may not like that person, or they're not what all you thought they were cracked out to be, but you'll never know until you try. So that's for pile number one, okay? I feel you both mirror each other, you both fancy each other, you both like each other, but no one's making that move, and you're both trying to downplay your thoughts and feelings with each other because of insecurity. So let's move on to pile number two. Pile number two. So let's see what song resonates with your situation, pile number two. Okay. Okay, so we have the Moon in reverse, Star card, nice and positive, Page of Swords, the Devil card, Nine of Cups, the Emperor, the Devil. All right, let's get into it. All right, what was drawn to me first and foremostly, that someone is overcoming some sort of fear, okay? And it could be releasing of things that no longer serve you, releasing thoughts, patterns, and behaviors. And, you know, today's the full moon in Libra, and it is the perfect time to be releasing. So this could be the sort of energy that you're in, releasing, you know, toxic energies from around you, because we've got the Devil card. So maybe releasing toxic people. Maybe some of you could have come out of a relationship that was toxic, is what I'm getting, and found someone else that is your dream partner, or have found someone else. Or some of you could be trying to manifest in also. I know full moons are about releasing out, but some of you could be releasing a toxic partner and wanting to meet someone that is, you know, more balanced, more on your wavelength, is what I'm getting. That's for a group of you. Others of you, I feel as though you're in a connection and you want it to be, you don't want no one involved in your business, is what I'm getting. You don't want anyone to know about this connection. I feel as though, yeah, it's a sort of some sort of secret connection. It's a secret connection, but it's not something that is a secret, if that makes any sense. It's a situation whereby you're releasing of maybe toxic people that have been involved in your connection, is what I'm getting here. But I feel for some of you, may have people that ask you, oh, who are you dating? Who are you with now? What's going on between you two? Some people know that you're with this person, right? And some people know that this person's with you. But I feel that you are the person that people keep asking, what's going on with you? Are you, aren't you? Are you guys together? Or are you not together? And you're not letting anything slip. But you do feel like this person is your ideal match. Like I said, some of you may have manifested this person in. Others of you, I just feel that you don't want to speak about your relationship. And you don't want no one getting involved, because maybe in the past, in your previous relationships, people stuck their nose into it. Okay, and it didn't turn out well because there was a lot of people involved, not just you and that other person. You had their mother, your friends, their friends, all in your ear, and things turned out, you know, it just got too crowded. And I feel like with this situation, pile number 2, you're in a connection with someone and you feel that magnetic tie, and you've got a bond, you feel a bond towards this person, and you don't want anything to disturb that. Is what I'm getting, because I'm looking at the devil card. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Pisces, right? We've got 2, you see, we've got the devil card twice, right? There's an intense connection here. There's an intense connection here. And I feel like, you know, it's, okay. On one hand, I feel like you come out of a very toxic relationship. On another hand, you're involved in another situation, and you feel there's some sort of heaviness around the situation. Maybe your last relationship was some sort of karmic partnership where it may have been one-sided and you may have done a lot for that person, which led you to feel depleted. This situation has that same sort of energy, but I feel like it's more balanced. I feel like, okay, I feel like it's more a two-sided thing as opposed to the last relationship you was in where it was one-sided, right? And I feel like you feel an intense connection to this person. There's some sort of remembrance of the last connection with it being that sort of deep bond where you felt tied and bounded to that person. But you feel tied and bounded to this person now, but it's not in that same way where it was one-sided. It's more of a mutual thing. And I feel like it's a sexual thing as well. I do feel that there's love here, but I feel like you're bounded, you and this person, not just you and this person are bounded to each other, and you feel an intense connection towards each other. You are aware of what you went through in the past, and you are aware of what red flags to look out for. However, you do feel tied to this person. And we have the Emperor here. So there's an element of a lot of masculine energies within this partnership. So I'm feeling that you both want commitment, and you both see the situation and relationship as long term, and you both want to shut people out of the connection as well, is what I'm getting. So on one hand, yes, it's not a secret, but you don't talk about your relationship to others because you don't want people getting involved. Maybe people in the past got involved also because they realized what your situation was and they wanted to lead you away from that specific person or situation. You could still be with this person now, some of you, but this person may have changed their ways. But I do feel like there's love here, because going back to the 9 of Cups, you both feel as though you are each other's wish come true. You feel like you're living out some sort of dream or fantasy with this person. They're your ideal match, but you don't want to speak about it to no one, is what I'm getting. Some of you could be manifesting in a partner during this time, but I feel like for some of you, you feel like this person balances you out. You are their yin to your yang, is what I'm getting, and you both you're both on the same sort of wavelength, is what I'm getting, and you don't want anything to jeopardize this connection. So the song that was channeled for you, pile number 2, is Nivea, Don't Mess With My Man, right? So I don't know if some of you guys know Nivea. Nivea is an R&B singer he came onto the scene, I believe, 2006, was it 2006 or 2004? Sorry. One of my, I do really like Nivea. She's got a beautiful voice. She's got a Mercury in Pisces. Explains why. And basically, her song is saying it was, don't mess with my man, because it was hard for me to find someone that was, that would treat me the way I wanted to be treated, or that was down for me, in a sense of it was hard for me to find someone to connect with, because in the past, this is what I gather from the song, in the past I've been out with guys that just, they weren't on my wavelength, they didn't treat me with the respect I deserve, and they weren't looking for anything serious. And you know, the song is featuring Jagged Edge, and the male that sings his verse is basically saying it was hard for me to find a woman that was down for me. So they're basically both saying in the song, in a nutshell, going around the part with this, is that don't mess with my man. That's what she's saying. That's what the song's called. And he's saying don't mess with my girl. Like, don't get involved, because you don't even know how hard it was for us to get even to this point. You don't even know which sort of partners we had to, you know, be with. Well, you don't have to be with people, but you don't know what sort of frogs I had to kiss to get to this point. So I'm not going to let you come in here and jeopardize it. So I feel it's the same situation for you guys. Don't mess with my man, don't mess with my girl, for the Jagged Edge part, but you don't want anything to jeopardize the situation, and we have perfect timing. So this is saying to me two things. You met this person at the perfect time, for those of you in this partnership, and that's why you don't want anything to jeopardize it, because you've been through your trials, you've been through your tribulations. For others of you, I feel like you are close to meeting this person. And you feel it and you know it, and when the time is right, this person will be presented to you. So that's what I got for you, part number 2. We've got Nivea, don't mess with my man. Okay, so let's move on to pile number 3, and it is at 1670, I believe. Yeah. All right, pile number 3. What song resonates with your situation? Okay, we have 9 of Swords, 4 of Cups. Some of you could be a Libra or a Cancer. We have 5 of Cups. Scorpio is important in this reading. 4 of Rods. 10 of Swords. There's been a sort of ending here. Queen of Swords as well. Let's get into it, guys, and let's see what's good. All right, 9 of Swords. Okay, let's go to the 4 of Cups first. I feel like some of you could be turning down offers, and some of you could be focusing on the past of a situation. Things could be presented to you, but you're choosing to turn a blind eye to the situation. Yourself or another person is choosing to turn a blind eye from a situation. Yes, you're aware that this offer that's being made to you is very appealing, very attractive, but you're not in that right frame of mind at the moment. There's a lot of things going on within the mind. I feel like there's a lot of offers being presented to you. You could be a Pisces as well, but you are not focused on that. Some of you are mourning some sort of loss. Some of you are not focusing on what you have and focusing on something that you may lose or you could have lost, is what I'm getting. Whatever the situation is, it's causing you great anxiety and stress. Some of you are up all night thinking about the situation, worrying, very anxious minded, really not knowing about what direction or person to choose. It could be 2 options here and you are in worriment. I don't know who to choose. What should I do? If I choose, you know, A, then this is going to happen. If I choose B, this is, you know, it's a very stressful situation, and I don't feel like it dominates your whole life, but I feel like when you do focus on the situation, it does stress you out. You know, this is probably why some of you are trying to turn a blind eye to it and not think about it at all. It could be a situation between a best friend, or it could be a same-sex relationship, but I feel like, because we've got 4 of Rods here, there was some sort of partnership that may have come to an end. Okay, 10 of Swords. There's some sort of partnership that may have come to a, you know, a dreadful end, an ending of a friendship, an ending of a relationship. Some of you feel quite guilty, is what I'm getting. Some of you may be feeling to yourself that you know, you're looking at your partner and you're thinking, well, they're so beautiful, they're so kind, they're so pure. You know, why do I feel this way? Why do I want to be with someone else when I've got, it's not even like you feel like you've got everything, you know, on a plate. It's almost like you feel bad that you have these thoughts about someone else, because you're looking at your partner or the person that you're with or you have a connection with and feeling bad for them that you have these thoughts. This is probably what's keeping you up at night. You're almost feeling like this person doesn't deserve me thinking this way. This is why you're trying to turn a blind eye to the offer that's being made to you, but at the same time, you're sad that you are not entertaining the offer that's been made to you. So you're cutting something off. Maybe some of you could be taking that person up on their offer, is what I'm getting, but doing it in a sneaky way, right? So I definitely feel this is some, third party situation here. Some of you could feel like, some of you are giving into your urges and feeling bad about it, but at the same time you're thinking, I can't help it, I just have to do it. And I know if this other person finds out, they're going to be so heartbroken. That's why it keeps you up at night, some of you. And some of you have not entertained the idea at all. That's why you're turning a blind eye to it. But you are looking at your partner or your love connection, the person you have a connection with, sideways, like, have I made the right choice? Maybe you had a choice between two people and you chose one person, and now you're thinking to yourself, did I make the right decision? And we have release and surrender. And we do have a full moon in, Libra. So maybe some of you are Libras and this is why it's affecting you, but you realize that you have to release someone, you have to release something from your life. Some of you could release this person that's trying to entice you. Others of you could realize that I need to release a person I'm with because this is not the right person for me and I want to be alone. Others of you may feel that, I feel others of you are entertaining both people but feeling guilty about it. But it's saying release and surrender. We shower you with our blessings of radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that have held you tightly gripped within our hands. Open your hands, arms and heart to our love and assistance. So some of you are definitely releasing someone during this full moon period. And others of you are, like I said, entertaining this person but feeling bad about it. But maybe feeling drawn to another person is what I'm getting. So the song that was channeled for you was Usher, You Make Me Wanna. Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember that song. It came out, I believe, 98, when Usher was like 19. And basically in the song, he's saying that he's in a relationship, but there's another person that is, he feels that he's got this strong connection with. He feels like they're best friends. He comes and tells that person his problems, but now that person is making him want to leave the one that he's with and start a new relationship with them. And this is the situation that I feel like some of you are in. You're feeling torn. Have I made the right decision? Should I leave the person that I'm with and go with, you, basically? So that was the song channel for pile number 3. If you are in that situation, I will say, because I don't like telling people what to do, but I will say that go with your heart and always treat people the way you want to be treated. And don't do anything that is going to hurt. I mean, we're not perfect. We're not always going to do the right thing. We are going to upset people from time to time, and it's not our intention. But my thing is just to say, treat people the way you want to be treated, and go with your heart. Don't stay in a situation if you know it's not going to make you happy long term as well. Okay, so let's move on to pile number 4. Okay, pile number 4. Let's see what's good. All right, so we have High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune, positive cards. 2 of Pentacles, the Fool, King of Cups, Lovers. Let's go. All right. So I feel like there is, first and foremost, the King of Cups came out in the reverse. Okay, when I done it when I looked at the card the first time. So I'm going to leave it back in the reverse of how it was. Okay. All right. So King of Cups. There's someone with repressed feelings and emotions. Someone wants to express something within this connection, but they feel unable to. There's a tight grip, and I feel like a sort of stuffing down of emotions. Someone's not even acknowledging their passions or their feelings and emotions is what I'm getting. You could be dealing with a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And then we have High Priestess. So someone is denying themselves of something. Someone could be denying themselves of how they really feel, or denying another person of their real thoughts and feelings about the situation. There's a lot of secrets here. So someone's keeping secret about how they really feel about someone. Someone wants to express something, but like I said, someone is stuffing down their emotions, and there's some sort of self-restraint around the situation. It could be a work situation. Maybe you could be interested in someone and someone's interested in you, but you may feel like it may be inappropriate to tell this person how you feel. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, and others of you could you could have a choice between two people, and it's making you feel unstable about it. Because you're holding these thoughts and feelings in, it's making you unbalanced, is what I'm getting, because I feel like these feelings want to be expressed, but they're being repressed. There's a lot of sexual feelings that you and this person have towards each other, but I feel like no one's making that move. I feel like you fantasize about each other and you have a lot of wild thoughts. That's one of the channel messages I should have said, but you have a lot of wild thoughts about each other, and you feel like with this person, I feel like you guys are opposites as well. Someone may be a Gemini, someone may be a Sagittarius, or I feel like you're both independent individuals, and you both see within each other that you can live out your deepest fantasies with each other. You're both different. You could be of a different cultural background. This person could be from another country, but I feel like you feel that you and this person connect with each other. You're able to communicate. You have great communication, and I feel like you work with this person for some of you, but others of you want to have a physical connection with this person, and this other person wants to be physical with you too. But it will, it's like you're aware that it has to be done in secret or something like that. You don't want people at work to know about it because you may feel like people will frown about it, or you just don't want anyone to be in your business. Others of you, you have a choice between, I feel like it's work, but for some of you, you could be thinking to yourself, I don't want this to be like my last relationship. This is probably why you're trying to control your urges, and this is the reason why this other person, I feel like you're both trying to control your urges, but you may flirt with each other telepathically as well. You both feel the connection is what I'm getting, and you both want to take that leap of faith, but no one's making that move is what I'm getting, because we have the Fool card here. You could be dealing with an Aquarius rising or sun sign, because you both see each other as very you both like excitement, but the thing is, you both like excitement, but you're both not sharing that towards each other. It's almost like there's an element of shyness around this connection as well. You could be the shy one, or they could be the shy one, but I feel like it's more you could be the shy one, and they're the ones that are very daring, and they are really tempting you, but you have that daring side to you as well, but you're trying to control it for some reason, maybe due to work, maybe feeling that, how is it going to work in my life? How am I going to balance out this connection? How am I going to balance this connection out in my life? But you can't deny the connection, right? And we also have cleanse and detoxify. And again, we have a full moon in Libra. So this could be the time where you release this sort of resistance that you have within yourself. There's something that you're tied to. There's something that is tied to you which makes you think, it's a feeling, a thought and fear that you're attached to, I should have said, which makes you fear this connection. Like, you could be thinking to yourself, no, it's wrong for me to think this way. It's wrong for me to feel this way. Why is it wrong? Question yourself, even if it means writing it down. Why is it wrong for me to have these feelings for someone else?